There is no person, profession, or institution that at this moment is not immersed in a deep transformation. Digitization and globalization, in all its aspects and forms, spark the customer's need for transparency and accountability, and even the legal and tax sector is not exempt from this changing social context.
The chasm between the need for transformation on the one side and the other side, the actual transformation itself, is caused by lack of focus and lack of real acceptance that the world is not changing but already has changed. It needs that you have to step out of your comfort zone. It will affect short-term your revenue and your profitability, and it means that other profiles of people and the other than you knew before to be your friends will take over part of the firm, and that's difficult to accept.
The change is already underway, and even though progress is being made, there's still a long way to go. The gap between the awareness of digital transformation and its actual implementation needs to be bridged. Despite the inevitability of change and the desire to innovate, the fact remains that there is still a number of real barriers to overcome.
The main barrier for law firms to innovate is the fact that the incentives are misaligned, or in other words, that the incentives in a law firm are not geared towards innovation. I will give a simple example. At the end of the financial year, partners withdraw all the cash from a law firm. How could you do some long-term innovation project if at the end of the year you just get away with all the cash? That needs to change, of course, to have innovation in a law firm.
The European Innovation Study shows us that in the legal sector, the high cost of innovation is the main barrier in most countries, as well as the lack of qualified personnel to carry it out. Some of the respondents say that innovation is still not a priority because other goals seem to have more urgency. In the Netherlands, short-term goals other than innovation seem to be the main barrier for implementing change.
Firms under pressure are firms that have difficulties with the digital transformation process that is currently happening around the globe. The result of firms under pressure, not able to cope with these changes, are more focus on P&L since it affects revenue. More focus on P&L in general means less focus on transformation and innovation, which by itself leads to less profitability in the future.
In the tax sector, the lack of qualified personnel is the main barrier in the Netherlands and France, while in Benelux and Spain it is related to the high cost of innovation. Other goals and resistance to change are the other main barriers. These barriers cannot be denied and simply demonstrate that change also requires courage and the determination to overcome the difficulties and challenges that come with innovation and which, by definition, arise in every new journey.
I think law firms that are able to even make some progress in terms of adapting their business model, training their lawyers for the 21st century rather than the 19th, and bringing people who aren't lawyers into the fold and using them to serve clients, those are your winning law firms, those are your winning legal organizations in the years to come.
Innovation offers a wide range of opportunities for the legal and tax sector. Regardless of any specific jurisdiction, 5 major steps have to be taken to make these opportunities happen. The foremost condition for an innovation process to be successful is the support from and clear vision of top management. This is essential for getting people involved and really making them part of the innovation process. A second step to take is to embrace new technologies. Technology supports the innovation that fulfills client needs and improves client satisfaction. Once a good analysis is made, technology will help your firm to transform. Thirdly, collaborative work is here to stay. The challenge is to devise new business models to facilitate collaboration with new players. Making good use of talent management is the 4th step to take. Implement good talent management and training activities that are adapted to the new working environment.
Donc des codeurs, des web designers, des legal designers, des knowledge managers, des personnes qui sont là pour transformer la connaissance et la partager. Donc il y a tout un écosystème qui va se reconstituer et notre formation doit être à jour de ça.
A final step to take is to change the organizational structures with work carried out in multidisciplinary teams.
I really believe in multidisciplinarity in a law firm, and especially in the combination between legal and technology.
Multidisciplinary teams are essentials to serve the needs of customers in a modern tax practice. That means that the cooperation between the various specialists really must improve. The only way to achieve that, I think, in my view, is that you start to work with shared P&Ls and step out of the traditional concept of partner P&Ls.
Combination of legal and technology, great stuff.
The following idea emerges: either change or be changed. Yet there is an even greater challenge than simply changing for the sake of change, and that is to play a leading role in transforming the landscape of legal and tax consultancy.